Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Going Places with Abu Micah. In this video, I'm going to show you how a little bit confusing it can be to navigate the Government of Canada's websites, and particularly when it comes to travel and quarantine rules, borders, restrictions, and all of that. Of course, there are other areas where it can be difficult to navigate, but specifically today, I want to answer the question of whether or not fully vaccinated international students who are coming into Canada at this time, today is the 10th of August, can enter Canada without having to quarantine. Okay, so there is an answer for that, but I just want to show you how to get to that answer using the Government of Canada's website. Okay, so if you want to find out more about that, do stay tuned. Right, so schools are opening in September 2021, and international students are arriving into Canada now in preparation for the start of the fall semester. Okay, so a lot of these international students, some are vaccinated, some are not. So different entry criteria would apply to each of those groups of people. But let's get to the Government of Canada's website. I've got my laptop in front of me today. We're going to navigate this website together and try to arrive at a conclusion regarding this matter. So, hey, let's have a look. So, this is the Government of Canada's website. Link here is canada.ca. The Government of Canada has done a very good job of organizing information and, putting out information that anybody wants to know about Canada. But the link that we're particularly interested in here is this one, vaccinated travelers to Canada. Okay, so you click on that, it will open this page here. So there are these topics here. When can fully vaccinated foreign nationals enter Canada? An important definition I want to lay out here is a foreign national is somebody who is not a citizen of Canada or not a permanent resident of Canada. That's a foreign national. Okay, students are included in this definition of foreign nationals. So there are exemptions for fully vaccinated travelers. Check if you qualify for the exemption, steps to follow for your trip, and all of this. Then there's this announcement that was made here. Fully vaccinated foreign nationals may be allowed to enter Canada for discretionary travel. This is very important because the Government of Canada had closed borders for optional travel since March 18, 2020. So this is the first time borders are being opened for discretionary travel for foreign nationals. Okay, so the condition is you must be fully vaccinated, as and you can enter Canada for a non-essential purpose from August 9 if you're an American citizen or permanent resident, and then September 7, or other foreign nationals. Okay, so so I'm an international student. I want to find out if I can enter Canada without quarantine if I am fully vaccinated. So it says if you qualify for the fully vaccinated traveler exemption, you're exempt from quarantine, hotel stopover, day 8 testing. Okay, fine. Yes. Still, my question is not yet answered. So then check if you qualify for the exemption. Okay, so I'm an international student. I want to know if I qualify for this exemption. To qualify for the fully vaccinated traveler exemption, you must 1. Be eligible to enter Canada on the specific date you enter. 2. Have no signs and symptoms of COVID-19. 3. Have received the full series of an accepted COVID-19 vaccine or a combination of accepted vaccines. 4. Have received your last dose at least 14 days prior to the date you enter Canada. And then there's an example there. And then you need to upload proof of vaccination and you meet all other entry requirements. Okay. And then these are the accepted vaccines. These are the vaccines that are not accepted. Now, so let's go back here. So it says to qualify, you need to be eligible to enter Canada. Now, I'm an international student. I'm coming here to study. Will I be eligible to enter Canada? Let's see. So there's this tool here, find out if you can enter Canada. Okay, so I'm going to click that. It's going to show that little announcement there, which you've read already. So I'm a foreign national. I'm not a Canadian citizen. Okay, so I'm a foreign national. And entry rules are changing on specific dates. So I want to enter Canada between August 9 and September 7. Okay, that's just about now. Today is the 10th of August. So I'm going to select that, continue. And okay, continue. Come on, let's go. Okay. How do you plan on entering Canada? Okay, I'm not coming from the United States. I'm coming direct from another country. And let's continue. Hey, my internet is being so slow today. So here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I meet that first requirement, be eligible to enter Canada. Okay. So find out if you can travel to Canada, blah, blah, blah. Which best describes your reason for entering to Canada. Okay. So it's not an optional reason. I'm coming in as an international student. Let's continue. And let's see where that takes us. It's going to take us to this page here. I think maybe there are a couple of more questions to answer. Find out if you can travel to enter. So to be able to enter Canada, so I've indicated that I'm a foreign national, not coming from the US, international student, right? So you will likely be allowed to enter Canada if you meet these requirements. However, a final determination will be made by a government official at the port of entry. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm likely going to be allowed to enter Canada. The reason why they don't say you will be allowed is that you don't have the right. Okay, so here I can interpret this as saying I'm eligible to enter Canada. Okay, I'm eligible, right? It doesn't say I'm eligible, but like I'm likely going to be allowed to enter Canada. That's fine. Now, did you find what you're looking for? No. Okay, that's fine. So I haven't really found out what I'm looking for here. So what I want to find out is, as an incoming international student, do I have to quarantine if I'm fully vaccinated? Okay. So far, my question hasn't been satisfactorily answered. I mean, I have deduced that, I possibly can enter Canada without quarantine. Because all these links are just taking me around a loop. Okay, so this is just taking me to the top of the page, and then this is again taking me to this page which we've read. This link is just taking me here. This link takes me back to the top of the page. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do a Google search. Okay, can an international student who is fully vaccinated enter Canada without quarantine? Okay, so let's see. All right, now I want search results from the government of Canada. So international students. So there's a link here, international student and travel to Canada. Okay, I had to do a Google search to see this page. So this is a page with the title that I'm looking for, international students. Okay, and then there's a whole lot, who may enter Canada. We've already gone through that. And then here it says you must have a quarantine plan. Finally, I must have a quarantine plan. And then it talks about designated learning institutions, COVID-19 readiness plans, aim to do this, blah, blah, blah. And it then says an international student must have a 14-day quarantine plan in case it is determined at the border that they do not meet all of the conditions required to be exempt from quarantine. This is still the case even if they believe they meet the criteria for being considered a fully vaccinated traveler. And then it says students should be in contact with their designated learning institution for assistance in developing quarantine plans in advance of their arrival into Canada. And then who is considered a fully vaccinated traveler? This is information that we have already gone through, right? So this is the answer that I'm getting. You need, as an international student, okay, it would appear as though if you are fully vaccinated and you've received both doses of let's say an mRNA vaccine or AstraZeneca or one dose of Janssen, you've received the full series, and you're coming in, you've got all your documents ready, you meet the criteria for entry, you can enter without having to quarantine, without having to do a day 8 test, without having to stay at a hotel for 3 nights. Okay. But then here it says you do need a quarantine plan just in case an officer determines that you don't meet the requirements. Okay, so I guess that's our answer, guys. Tell me what you think. I know there are international students who have already landed, so and find out what the experience was. But here I'm just trying to show you sometimes how difficult it can be to interpret the information that's on the government of Canada. This is an official source and still, it was a little bit confusing to get to the answer. Okay, so if you're an international student coming into Canada, I hope this has answered you, but otherwise the purpose was just to show you how difficult it can be to navigate this part. Otherwise, I hope you like this video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. And hey, until next time, guys, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.